Yeah. With all these experiences, what advice do you have for immigrants planning to come into Finland?
Not coming to Finland. No, but let me be honest. It depends what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking to have a better job,
Mm-hmm.
honestly, I'm not gonna offer in Finland because it's so difficult.
Hello, fans and viewers of Immigrants Show. Today in the studio, we have a special guest who is here to share his experiences and challenges of living in Finland as an immigrant. In the previous videos, we heard from immigrants from the African continent, and today we are drifting to the Asian continent. So meet Jalal. Jalal, welcome to Immigrants Show.
Hello, thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome. How are you doing today?
Good, good. I'm learning here to stay still alive.
Okay, that's good to hear. Yeah, can you say where you come from?
Yeah, my name is Jalal and I'm from Iran and I'm living here in Finland around 8 years.
Okay, wow. Yeah, all right. Here in the Millite show, we highlight on we discuss about the challenges that immigrants face in Finland. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so we are happy that you came to share your experiences with us. So can you just tell us about your experiences in Finland as an immigrant, starting from when you came to Finland, what you've been doing, and how life has been treating you?
Actually, I'm here for my PhD because I was studying PhD in psychology, and around 2019 I graduated, and then I stuck behind the wall of the language. Wow. Because as a foreigner, if you want to work in Finland, you need to speak. I can say speak well, as they mentioned in the advertising. You need to speak well Finnish, and after that I start to just learning Finnish. But because if I want to work as a psychologist, I need a C level, and the C level is a little difficult for someone like me.
Oh, wow, C level.
C level. They need a C, and
that's so much.
Yeah, and right now I'm just looking around to find some suitable job for me.
Like what kind of job are you talking about?
That's a tricky question. Which point of the view do you want to look at? As a people they're working, I mean in the office they're offering the job.
Yeah.
I can work in the bar, I can work in the restaurant, I can work as someone just in the building.
Okay.
But from my view, I need a job it's gonna include my background because I have around 14 years working experience.
Wow.
As a psychologist. Yeah. And it's a little weird right now if I want to work in the building.
Yeah, of course.
But I have to say that I have that experience. I was working as a cleaner around 2 years in the hotel.
After your graduation?
It was actually the last year I was a student.
As a PhD student?
As a PhD student.
Okay.
And also I have experience working in that kind of the delivery job, Foodora. I was working 1 year.
Okay.
And recently I was working at the bar, so the different type of the job I have experience, but none of them, they're not going to be giving me the good feeling that I'm a psychologist.
Of course it shouldn't give you, because you have all your life you worked as a psychologist, you've studied as a psychologist, and you shouldn't be working in a bar, you shouldn't be working as a cleaner or as a builder or whatever.
Yeah.
So now, how did you end up working in these places?
Sometimes, you should be more, accept the situation in your life, because I know that as a student I cannot find a very good job. So I accept the cleaner, okay, you're gonna earn your money. And the other one is, it's very up to the person. Some people, they don't have a problem if they just stay home and the government, they're gonna pay the money to them.
Yeah.
But for someone like me, I don't feel good. It's just stay home and earn.
It's not in us to just sit and
receive
money.
So in that case, I was accepted just doing something like the cleaning or the
Yeah.
delivery. So because I was thinking, okay, I earn my money.
Yeah.
But then it's gonna be difficult, and because they push you to continue that job. I remember when I was working
You
for
continue the job as the
as
cleaner
your
or whatever.
yeah. I remember I was working for the Foodora
Mm-hmm.
as that kind of delivery, and after 1 year, they asked me to open your branch from the Foodora, because if you want to work here, you have to have that kind of branch. Otherwise, you cannot work anymore as a normal rider.
Yeah.
So
that was a trick to like keep you as the Foodora worker.
exactly,
Okay.
exactly. And the other one is when I was working in the cleaner, they need to educate you.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then you have to, you think, okay, I have put it in my CV.
Mm-hmm.
So right now I have two type of the CV. The first one is still academic one.
Okay.
I was working as a family therapist, I was working as a sex therapist, I was working blah, blah, blah. And the second one is I was working as a cleaner.
Okay.
So you have to put it on your CV, and then it's a little tricky. Then they're gonna know you as a cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
not as a psychologist.
exactly. So when you send them the CV as a job CV, I mean that second one.
Yeah.
They look at you as okay, you have a good experience in the cleaning, you have a good experience in this. Why you're not continue that one?
You have good experience because the experience is in Finland. Because you said you had 14 years of working experience as a psychologist in your country.
But it's not acceptable.
It's not
here.
acceptable
Yeah.
here.
The only thing right now is acceptable for them. It's the cleaner. It's the maybe that kind of alcohol pass or that kind of hygiene pass.
Mm-hmm.
So it's look like, okay, have you ever think about that? Just going and studying the cooking, or because, and you know, we were in the same class, and they when you are studying here, I mean that kind of the integration course, they're gonna give you the free offer to have your hygiene pass, the alcohol pass, or that kind of the card you need here.
Yeah.
If you want as a
for those kind of jobs.
Okay. Safety, and then you're putting on your CV, and you're doing that to yourself, and now your CV is qualified for someone working for that job.
Yeah.
So, okay, it's free, I'm going to take my alcohol pass. And when I put it on CV, I said, okay, no, I'm qualified to work in the restaurant.
Yeah.
It's a little, I don't know, it's consciously or unconsciously that they're going to push you to just, after 1 year, you have the good CV and you have a lot of document that shows you're a good person for working in the restaurant. So, that kind of is sometimes, you're looking at yourself in the mirror and say, what am I right now?
Like, seriously. Yeah, we have heard that language is like a main barrier to getting employment.
I cannot say that it's just a language, but I cannot say it is not or it is. So, you know, the problem is they can use it as an obstacle for you. They can use it as just something that, okay, because you have a good. First, let me give you my situation example.
Yeah.
Every time I send in or have some kind, you know, you can use that kind of the work or job coaching. It's totally free.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's kind of the paradoxical situation. They're gonna offer you some free, so that it looks like so nice. You can call them, book a time. They're gonna give you the time, totally free.
Yeah.
When I send my CV to the two coaches, they said, "Oh, your CV is overqualified here." And when the last one I was talking to her and I say I have a PhD. She said, "Oh, the first one." I said, "Oh, you have a PhD. That's a big problem."
Really?
Not for us. For the companies.
Okay.
She said that because you have a PhD and they know that if they want to hire you, you're not going to stay in that level. You know?
But why not begin like
that's the problem, because they said that the coach said that they're looking for someone for that kind of the long investment. You're going there, you're going to stay there. But for you, they think because you have a PhD and they know you're not deserving this level, so probably they're going to hire you. After a while, you will find somewhere else better, so they're going to leave it. So they said, okay, no, we are looking for someone that probably going to stay. Who's that guy? He's going to be much lower. So we have something that's named as white racism, or something, or silence racism. It's maybe better, but it's meant that the racism is not obvious. You know, I'm not gonna say something because of your skin or
Yes.
directly to you.
Mhm.
But we have it in Finland. I can say that because I have more, not for me, but different people. Maybe you can say someone else. But when a lot of people, they told me, change your name. And change your name and don't put your picture in your CV.
Yeah. Yes.
And also for the name.
Yes.
This is the real investigation.
Yeah.
They said that when I sent a paper with my name, I had a lot of rejection.
Yeah.
But I just changed the name to the Finnish name. You know? At least they invite me for the interview.
Wow.
Yeah. But then when I went to the interview and said, okay, so that's just Finnish name. So we will call you. And they never call.
Really?
Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's kind of like changing the name. It's, I have at least 2 or 3 people, they have the same situation.
Okay. Okay, Jalal. I just want to ask you, you said you had your bachelor's in psychology, your master's in psychology, PhD in psychology, and here you are, you're not working, you're still looking for a job after graduating for like, I think it's 3 years that you graduated.
Yeah.
3 years that you graduated, and you're not working. The situation of underemployment and unemployment is happening to many other immigrants. So what could be what are the mental consequences of this kind of situation to immigrants?
I know. Anxiety and depression, it's the first one that came to my mind. Because when you, it looks like, when you want to plan some plan, when you change the one, it need to be in a new way. They need a new routes and everything. So when I come from a different country, I don't know anywhere, anyone, any rules. Yeah. So it can make me so nervous. So anxiety is the first one. Also because in the Scandinavian country, they have the problem for the weather. So the long darkest time. Yeah. That one can increase the situation. It's going to be more affected to that depression and anxiety. And also because in Finland we have that kind of I don't know what's the name of it, isolation culture. They prefer to be alone. Yes. Isolation. It's so difficult to be engaged with them. Yes. Not as a foreigner, even they are. This is the culture they have. So, for example, the people like the African or the Asian, they're coming because in our background we are so involved. Yeah, we are so sociable and just interactive. And when we are coming here, we push to be alone. That one is going to be more. It's going to be just make the problem. Make the situation worse. Yes. Exactly. So anxiety and the depression, and then even the aggression it can be because when you press your depression or anxiety can switch and change to the aggression. Yeah. And then we have that workaholic, we have use drug and that kind of the shitty stuff they can do. So it's quite a difficult situation. So with all these challenges and limitations, do you see any possibility of you making a career in Finland? Like from my job? Yeah. No. The future is bleak. Because of the level. As a psychologist. Yeah, because the level of the language they put for us. It's so difficult. Honestly, it's so difficult. So it's not impossible, but it's so difficult. And if I want to be at the C, I have to do it. I have to just study the Finnish. For how long? That's a good question. That's a good question. After 1 year, maybe you're going to be at the R or the B, but you can imagine for the C, maybe. Yeah, if I was younger, 18, 19, or I don't know, 25, maybe there could be a possibility. For someone is close to the 40, it's gonna be just okay. It's gonna be worse or not. But honestly, for me, I cannot see myself working as a psychologist in Finland. So maybe I need to find something in the same situation, like a social worker or that kind of the holy career. So you're ready to let go your dream? No, I'm not gonna do that. I will find my way. Because of that, I'm trying to do that kind of online stuff, make a video and have a podcast and that kind of stuff to just because I see myself as a psychologist, not the bartender.
It's like I'm born as a psychologist.
Sometimes I'm talking with my friend. I say when I'm cooking, when I'm do that kind of how can I say the bartender. I like it. I like to do it, but it's not my job.
It's not.
Yeah, if you come to my place, I really like to make some kind of the drink for you, that kind of the cocktail or the food. But I cannot look at it as my job.
Yeah, it's definitely not your job.
So maybe as a foreigner, we should be more comfortable to follow our second dream or third.
So are you trying to advise immigrants that they should have more than one dream?
Of course. We need to be flexible.
Okay.
Because it's a little sinister for us. Because right now, the system doesn't like to be flexible to us.
Yeah.
So we need to be flexible because we need to survive. And we need to follow. So maybe I'm working in the, I don't know, at the restaurant, the bar, and then I should back home and have the kind of the psychological interview or psychological program. Say, okay, no, today I do something for myself.
Thank you, Jalal. The last last question. Yeah. With all these experiences, what advice do you have for immigrants planning to come into Finland?
Not coming to Finland. No, but let me be honest. It depends what you're looking for. If you're looking to have a better job, honestly, I'm not going to offer in Finland because it's so difficult.
It is.
But if you don't have another option, okay, you can come to. This is not my home. I'm not allowed to say you can come or you cannot come.
Yeah.
And you must be so flexible. You must be so strong, you must be so patient, and also you must be so motivated, even more than normal people. Because you know that this is another one, maybe it can help. One of my friends, he said something very good to me, and because he's here, he can speak Finnish, he's a kind of, but he's not a Finnish, but he's a Finnish. He said that if you want to be successful in Finland, you have worked double as a Finnish person, more twice, because it's happened. This is another problem. If you want to be good enough with someone who's Finnish, you should be here to be like them.
Yeah.
It's happened a lot. I'm going to give you one example. I'm not going to talk very long, but for my friend, this situation happened a lot.
Yes.
They offer a job. Exactly the same situation he wants it. Not just for one friend, two friends.
Yeah.
They offer a job. For example, they need this person with this qualification and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And everything was equal to my friends. But they gave it to someone else. He was in a totally different situation. And the point is, one of them make a lot of problem for the company.
Yeah.
Because he was an expert.
Yeah.
My friend was expert, but they said that they didn't. Very nicely, they just put it, I think to say, okay, what we offer it to someone else, and he accepted. But everyone knows that this job is belonging to this person.
Yeah,
that's the problem. So you must work hardly.
Yeah.
Because all the time they have that camera, okay, you're not finished.
Yes.
So this is a problem, yeah.
What do you think the government can do to improve the situation of immigrants in Finland?
Actually, this is the advice I can give to anyone when they have a problem like this, and say, be honest with you. What do you want? In Finland, they need new blood. They need someone, the expert, and a lot of people. But they know that the language is a problem. So if they don't want this way, they can tell me before I want to come. Okay, if you want to come here, there's no job except if you can speak Finnish.
Yeah.
So I knew that before I want to come.
Yeah.
But when I come here, they should maybe reduce that kind of how can I say that the walls are going to be just a little smaller. Okay, this part is more psychological. When you are working, it's going to be better educate for you.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
right now in the book you can see how is the weather, what is the cucumber, what's the... Okay, if I'm working as a psychologist, why should I waste the time to know what's the cucumber in the Finnish?
Yeah.
When I can go to the job and hear the word that is going to say depression, anxiety, or take care, something like that. If I'm going to say, this is my suggestion, be honest, what do you want exactly? Do you want to use the foreigner? I mean, not that they use the bad word, I mean, that they use the ability and that knowledge. Okay, let them be in a part of the society. If you don't want, okay, no one's going to be mad. Okay, just say it. They can find a way before they want to come.
Yeah.
This is a part of the integration. When we were studying integration, they mentioned that when we talk, because we have a 3 different gathering. One of them is integration. Integration is mean that I'm gonna come to you, you're gonna come to me.
Yeah.
Integration is both sides
sides.
gonna be in the same. So if they need, they just right now it look like they say we need the people, we need them. Okay, what's you're gonna prepare for them? Nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Okay, what should I do? You have to adjust yourself with our society.
What about the society adjusting also to suit
That's
our
a
own
problem.
needs? Yeah.
But the problem is, I accept with this situation, because the language is a very important symbol of the culture.
Yes.
They think if they're gonna put the people in the, okay, you can work as English, blah, blah, they're gonna lose the culture.
Yeah.
But the studies shows it's not true. Because the studies show, for example, if I can have opportunity to study or working in the historical situation, I can learn Finnish there too, and respect the Finnish culture.
Yes.
But right now, the problem is they think if they start to speak and allow them to speak English, they're gonna lose this fight, this war, maybe.
Yeah.
So Finnish culture is gonna be vanished. But this is a problem. Maybe they should find some way. The article says it's not true. And the other one is globalization. If you want to be part of the global, you have to do some sacrifice.
Exactly. So they should be ready to sacrifice also.
And I know it's not easy. The language is a part of your identity.
But if you have to be multicultural, then you should be ready to let
you
go of
need some balance, you know.
Yes,
and I think that as an expert, not that much as an expert, but I think if I have the opportunity and I can see the nice people, okay, I'm really eager to learn the Finnish too, and I'm going to be part of the society. Yeah. But right now, I'm here, the society is here, and I say, we need you. Okay, what are you going to do for me? Nothing. We're just saying we need you.
Okay, Jalal, I am really overwhelmed with this situation, but I really want to appreciate your contribution to this channel. In fact, it was a good discussion with you, and I appreciate you coming here to share your experience with us. And yes, we wish you can work things out to practice as a psychologist. So I wish you all the best in all your endeavors. I would really wish that you have the opportunity in the future to follow your dream and live your dream too.
Hope keep us alive.
Thank you. Thank you for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe if you've not done so, and also remember to share and like our videos, and stay tuned for more updates and more information on the challenges of immigrants in Finland. Thank you, and see you in the next video.